Understand something. Plain and simple. To me, Abigail was a delicious poison. An intoxicating, overwhelming poison. Yowie wowie! That felt good! Yowie wowie. Let me in.
What is up, everybody? We are back with another episode of Abby's Window, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot of stuff to cover, so I don't want to keep yapping. We'll get into it. So let me do this real quick and bring us on screen. What's up, everybody? So as always, we have the one and only Abby, Jodie Gilly. Jodie, how are you?
Good. Had a rough day at work, but
I understand. And we are joined by Brittany Kay. What's up, Brittany?
Not much. Chill.
Not much. I got you. So welcome, everyone. I'm going to shout out some folks real quick. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff that we want to cover tonight, so we'll get right to it. Jen Carter, a.k.a. KJ Carter, Melinda Ford, Robert Morris, James Grant, Big Dan, Shane Loki, Lil Chris, top of the world. Let's see, James Chadwick, Alexa Bliss Gamer 0809, Everything Pro Wrestling, our buddy Conrad, what's up? Christopher LaVenture, Jason Peace, The Will Jax Effect, Harry, what's up? EJ Movement, Steve M. Punk, our buddy Steve, what's up? Wes Heron, Joey's Adventures. All right, so I guess we're gonna start with some cool things that are going on right now. These two young ladies at the top of your screen have created a Discord, and this is the Windham Rotunda Fan Club Discord. So, ladies, whoever wants to talk about this first, just kind of chat about how you came up with this and how folks can find you.
I don't even remember how. I think we were just talking about. Me and Brittany were texting about different things that we could do to support Windham, and we've talked about doing a website before, but we really didn't want to do that without his permission. So this was kind of an alternative, I guess. And thank you to Eric, who has officially nicknamed us the Windham Sisters.
Yeah.
It's gonna stick. That's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing. Kind of like me being Abby. That's gonna be a thing now. So we decided to start this Windham Rotunda Fan Club Discord. Both of us are still really new to Discord. I've been on it for a little while. I'm in C Wrestling's Discord channel and a couple of others. So I'm still kind of getting used to it and how it works. Brittany's still getting used to it and how it works. So bear with us. It's a work in progress, but there's several different channels on there. Every time the Insiders posts a video, it gets automatically posted in there. So Abby's will be up there. There's different chat rooms for general chat, for sharing artwork, for sharing videos. I've even got one in there that's called Windham Fun Facts. So if you catch something interesting that he says in an interview, like he doesn't really like sweets, so you know what I mean? So just little things like that. So yeah, if you go on to Discord, and I'll post the link again on Twitter, but if you search for Windham Rotunda Fan Club, you will find us there. It's fun.
There you go. Like I've got to get on there. I don't do very much with Discord, even in the insider stuff, which I feel terrible about. But I just don't, and that's my bad. So I'm sorry, but I gotta join so I can be a part of the festivities and the fun. Um, all right, so let's talk about.
There's a bot set up too. Every time Windham sends a tweet, it will automatically post it in the Discord as well.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go.
It won't do it. It won't do it for like replies or likes or anything, but anytime he tweets anything, it'll automatically post it. So that's pretty awesome. We can keep updated on what he's saying on Twitter.
See, that's awesome. You guys are awesome. Yeah, the Wyndham sisters, that thing is gonna stick. It's like glue at this point. It's gonna stick. So just know that. Just know that. You know what? Little Chris is talking about something. We're gonna get to that, Little Chris. We're gonna get to a potential destination that's been rumored. We'll get there. We'll get there. That's a good segue. We'll get there in a few minutes. Brittany, I've got this support card. You kind of mentioned it last week. Just to show everyone how many of these have you sent out at this point?
240.
A lot.
I spent all of like yesterday and the day before writing, and I think I might have got carpal tunnel from it because my wrists hurt so bad.
That's
Yeah, I mean, we still have 60 left. So if anyone that didn't send me their address wants one, DM me on Twitter or Facebook.
well, since we provided service, we will scroll your Twitter across the bottom. There, so there we go. And not only that, but you made another support card,
I did.
and there it is.
So yeah, if anyone wants one of these, DM me or Jodie your address, because I sent them to Jodie, but I'm still gonna like collect addresses, and I'll just like make a notepad of it and send it to her so they can all be in like one place.
So we've got Brittany's Twitter going, and then now I'm going to switch that over, and there's Jodie's. So if you want to reach out to Jodie, there's her contact information. Brittany's we'll put back up there in a second, but yeah, that's really awesome.
45 of those left.
Yep.
Okay. What about 44? Because I'd like one.
Okay, 44.
All right, 44. There we go. So let these ladies know if you want one of these, and they will gladly send you one your way. And this is awesome. So thank you, Brittany, for putting these together. We greatly appreciate it. Now, since little Chris was talking about this, there have been some rumors about Windham. And one of the rumors is that he may end up in Impact Wrestling. All right. Now, obviously, I'm like freaking out over this because Impact might be my favorite show, and by might be, it definitely is. I don't think I've made that a secret at all. But I am interested to get the thoughts and opinions of the Windham sisters. So we'll start with Brittany on this one. Brittany, what do you think about Bray possibly going to Impact Wrestling?
I'm personally really excited about that idea because I don't know if you guys like Homicide and Hernandez at all, but I'm friends with Hernandez too. And we were briefly talking about if he went over there, like how he would be really excited to work with him because, he's been wanting to for a while. So I'd be down with it. And I mean, I'd watch it. I used to watch Impact like all the time. So
yeah. Jodie, what do you think about that?
I think it's the place for him. Obviously, we want him to go where he's going to be happy and used appropriately. I really just don't think that's AEW. And that's nothing against hold on. I really don't think that's going to be AEW. So I think AEW is pretty stacked as far as wrestlers go. And he deserves a company that's going to build their show around him. He deserves to be the headliner, kind of like how Roman is with WWE right now. So I think that's what he deserves. And I just don't think AEW is going to give him that. I think he'll be the shiny new toy for sure at first. And then I worry that he'll get lost in it and they won't give him the TV time that he deserves. I think with Impact, if he went over there, he would be their headliner. He would be the person that they build that show around. He'll be the focus. He'll be the superstar. And being on Impact also gives him that ability to go over to AEW for certain things as well, because they have that partnership going on. So there's nothing stopping a CM Punk Windham Rotunda feud at all, because he can do that being an Impact. I think Impact would also give him the creative freedom that he wants. I literally think that they would pull him in and say, do whatever you want. Just go for it. Like, I want, they'll pull him in and say, I want to see what you got. Do whatever you want. And I just feel like that's going to be the most beneficial place for him. I think it would be mutually beneficial, because I think Impact really needs that push into, getting a TV deal, being more visible to people. And I think pulling him in and him being that focus would help them as well.
So I'm here. This is a cheap but not so cheap plug. On this channel every Thursday, we do an Impact watch along. We have the watch along, and then we have After the Impact, which comes on after the show airs. And we've been doing that now for a little over a year. And for those who join us know how great Impact is. The fit that Bray would be in Impact would be, it's like hand in glove, honestly, because they allow their wrestlers to really explore their characters. And, you made all those points about the Forbidden Door being open. Not only could Bray do work in AEW still, he could also go to New Japan, or now we're starting to see a little bit of work between Impact and NWA. A lot of work with AAA. There's a lot of possibilities for this. And then if you've been paying attention, folks, and if you haven't, that's fine. That's why we're here. There's also mention of Braun Strowman possibly signing with Impact, and Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy. So there's a lot of buzz surrounding Impact Wrestling right now. And yes, they are on a very obscure channel, Access TV. However, they have just started their YouTube stuff, so I feel like that's going to pick up some more steam as they go along. But yeah, I completely agree. I don't think he'd get lost in the shuffle in AEW. However, you only have so much TV time. And what are you going to do with all these people that you have there? I think I think Conrad said this earlier, if he goes to Impact, that's a game changer, period. Impact, if they land him, they probably double their YouTube memberships, if not triple or quadruple. Their ratings would go up on Access TV. People have no idea what the hell Access TV is right now, unless
they will.
Exactly. If you're a hardcore music fan, or if you've been following Impact for a while, you know what Access is. If not, people will find out, because that's the kind of guy that Bray Wyatt is. So I'm really, yeah, that's right. Conrad saying rumor of a new TV deal coming for Impact too. Yep. So you gotta imagine that if Bray Wyatt, Windham Rotunda, signs on the dotted line, that's probably going to help any of that going forward. So
slightly selfish ulterior motives too, because we can't stream AEW because they love the copyright strikes. So if he went to AEW, we'd have a hard time covering that. And we already stream Impact, so it would be very easy for us to slide into following him as well. Yeah. And I think that he is also the kind of person that will take all offers seriously. And it wouldn't surprise me if he wanted to know what the fans thought. So that's my opinion.
Yep.
I think he should go to Impact. I think the knee-jerk reaction of him going to AEW would be to put him as the new leader of the Dark Order. And I don't think that, I don't know if he would want to take Brody's spot or even try to. And B, I think even the other members of the Dark Order have said they don't want a new leader. And that the only person that could take that spot would be his son. So
there you go.
I think that would put them in a really difficult, a really awkward situation. So my opinion, go to Impact. I think it's going to be a fantastic thing all around. But wherever he ends up, we will go and we'll figure it out. And we'll be there and we'll support him in every way that we know we can.
That's right. And next week we can kind of talk about some maybe, fantasy booking with people over in Impact, because I got a couple right now that I want to see. And then there are also some talks about EC3. He's kind of done with Ring of Honor. So do you see those two potentially getting something together again? I don't know. We will see. But if that happens, yes, I'm all in for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what some of the comments are here. Little Chris saying, Impact, do they travel around the world? They don't travel as much. They do all of their tapings right now in Nashville. They probably will travel some, but that's probably down the line a little bit. They do have a show in Vegas in October. So, but I'm sure they will start touring again. It's just right now they do tapings. They've done tapings forever. That's just kind of their deal. But, hopefully they start to go back around soon. Let's see here.
Nashville, coincidentally, is only 3.5 hours from me. So
there you go. There you go. So you could go to some Impact taping.
I sure could.
And see, and see everything that they have to offer there. And for those of you who haven't watched Impact, and I'll challenge you to do this Thursday night. If you've never seen it, never watched it, come to our watch along. Watch it on YouTube. It's 99 cents for their membership. Try it out for a month. See what you think. They've got all their old stuff on there. Impact pays us nothing to hype them up. They're just really good. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I wish they did, but they don't. So they don't at the moment. Yes, Windham working with or against Decay would be amazing. If you've never seen Decay, folks, go look up Decay on YouTube. I rest my case. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say, because my God, Decay is awesome. I think Joe might pass out if they did any kind of work with each other. Like Joe he might pass out. So so yeah. So let's see here. I did want to bring this up. Tribal Empire 80 says, did y'all see Punk's shoes and the shirt he wore after the show went off the air?
Yep.
Yes. So I'll start with you this time, Jodie. What do you think about Punk wearing the Misfits Fiend Club shirt and then having a BW on his shoes?
I think Punk is really good at trolling, but I think he's probably wanted by every wrestling company out there. And I think they're all trying to not appease him, but they're all trying to attract him in different ways.
Right. I agree. And CM Punk a troll? No. Brittany, what do you think about that potential tease from CM Punk?
Because didn't he do AC the week before? Like people were thinking it was like Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So
AC, I thought standing for I read that as always Chicago.
oh, I don't know. Because there was like,
I mean, people are going to take it different ways, but
yeah, I mean, because I've read different things. Like somebody was like, well, maybe it means like Adam Cole, and then BW was like Bray Wyatt, and I was like, I mean, if he does like DB for like Daniel Bryan, then maybe, but like, I don't know.
I mean, it could be Buffalo Wild Wings. He might have been hungry. I don't know. I mean,
right?
That is Wyndham's favorite restaurant. If nobody knew that here.
You need to post that in the fun facts on Discord.
I do.
Buffalo Wild Wings. If you know what flavor he likes, I need to know that.
I need to ask him. I'm really
Ask
curious
him
now.
because if he's a lemon pepper guy, we're just saying. Deanna saying that road trip game on, Jody.
I love Nashville, so
I do too. Impact. Yeah, Impact is located in Nashville. God, they've been around forever. They used to be TNA for folks who haven't kept up with them over the years. And I mean, yeah, they're kind of rebuilding right now. There were a lot of dark days surrounding TNA. But they've had a bit of an overhaul over the last few years, and I think it's one of the most slept on promotions that's out there right now. It's great. Yes, I'm trying to get you to come see our watch along on Thursday because it's so fun. I mean, so many people have so much fun with it.
mm-hmm.
Tech issues aside, because yes, they have some tech issues from time to time. Tech issues aside, it's a great show. It just really is a great show. James Chadwick saying they film at Skyway Studios in Nashville. So there you go. All right. So we've talked about the rumors. Now let's kind of, look back at the career. So we're going to take a little trip down memory lane with all of you again. And chat, this is a you're going to get a grade on class participation, okay? You're going to get a grade on class participation. We need everyone to participate. So when we talk about these topics, I want to see people in the chat giving us answers too. Deal? See, there we go. We got the ding right at.
Yeah, it was actually my email, but it worked.
There you go. I don't need to do sound effects this week. All right. So we're going to start with this one, and we're going to do a top 3.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're going to do a top 3. So I'm making this extremely difficult for everyone involved. Here we go. Top 3 favorite Bray Wyatt feuds. Bray Wyatt / The Fiend. Top 3. I'm stalling a little bit because I'm behind the scenes. I'm looking at Jodie. She's looking a bit perplexed because she's like, how do I choose? And Brittany's like, I hate Jeff right now because he put me on the spot yet again. I would disagree with that troll killer.
Wholeheartedly.
I would disagree with that because Bray Wyatt is about the fans, whether they're 2, 20, 200, 2,000, 20,000, 200,000. I don't think it matters to him. I think it's all about telling the story, but these ladies know a hell of a lot more about it than I do. So
I think he's actually said that in an interview that he wants to wrestle for the fans regardless of whether it's one person or 20,000.
There you go. There you go. All right. So have I stalled enough for you?
Yep.
All right. I think I've stalled enough. We're going to start with Brittany this time. Brittany, top 3 favorite feuds.
Because I'm just like, the people here are thinking the same thing I am. Like, I was going to say in order, Undertaker, probably Matt Hardy would be second, and then I would say Daniel Bryan would be third. So.
Okay. Jody. Wheels are still turning, huh?
I'm gonna say the feud between Bray and Matt is up there. I think anytime you put Bray and Daniel Bryan in a ring, it's gonna be up there. And I like the feud between any feud between Bray and Randy.
Yeah.
They have great chemistry together too. I don't know what the heck order to put those in, but
You don't have to put them in a order. Just give me 3. Or if you want to give me 3 plus maybe 1 or 2 honorable mentions, that's fine.
oh, the feud that he had with Braun Strowman when he was Firefly Funhouse Bray, it was with the swamp match. It was just incredible.
Yeah.
Because you could tell that was just fun for them because they're such good friends. Like that whole feud was just fun for them.
Yeah. Cena for me is like up there. Not only the first time around, but the whole thing with the Firefly Funhouse match, that whole back and forth between those two, him using Cena's words against him, saying, I'm gonna put to rest the most overhyped, overvalued wrestler in WWE history. That was just tremendous. Like it was awesome. And obviously Randy, that just spanned years. I gotta say, I went back and watched the promo battle with him and Matt Hardy when Matt was woken Matt. The laughter. I didn't need words, just the laughter.
Just so great.
It was just so good. So yeah, that's
we could tell that one was fun for them too, because they're friends too. Like I love seeing Bray in feuds where he's just having fun.
Exactly.
Because I think it adds just a whole nother level of chemistry to it. Yeah.
Any feuds that you were like, nah, I'll pass on that one.
No.
No. Neither. Which is weird. I mean, sometimes you get wrestlers where it's like, okay, that I don't want to see those two. I don't think I've ever said that with Bray.
I don't think you can.
Right.
Because Bray's going to add so much character dynamic and chemistry to that match that even someone he doesn't really click with, he's going to make it great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Agreed. All right. Well, we're going to move to the next one. I'm not going to make any of these easier, folks. So.
Butters brings up a good point. Him and Goldberg.
Oh.
That was because of the result, not necessarily the feud.
No.
Yeah, and I don't even really know that I would call that a feud.
Yeah.
Per se, because they did it so I mean, it was so crappy how they even did it in the first place. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I could do without Moldberg, as people have called him in our chat before. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a lot of people shouting stuff out. I would love to try and catch up at this point. I can't, so I'm going to catch you on the next one. We're going to now we're going to go from difficult to more difficult. Top 3 favorite.
Oh God!
Come on now.
All right, so I'm gonna let these ladies stall a little bit. This is like a game show where we're asking tough trivia questions, and yes, Hunter. If I got Moose and Braun Strowman,
oh my gosh,
like I
would pass out.
Because anybody that watches us on Thursdays knows how much I love Moose. I would pass out. Just saying. Jesse Callan, what's up? And I think we got Tazzy in the house too, and Tazzy's going to be joining us for Raw tonight. So
Yay!
Come back for that. And Joe just joined us. What's up, Joe?
And I'm actually like home for
So
Abby,
you-
so I'll get to join you for Raw.
So you get to join. So that we're gonna have a full house. Um, so I'm gonna let these ladies kind of stall for another minute or so, and I'm gonna look at some of the chat, what people are saying. EJ Movement is saying, I want to say all 3 Bryan matches.
Yeah. There's so many. That's like I'm having a hard time narrowing it down to 3. That's
Like I
where
said,
I'm at because there's
3 and
so
that's-
many.
If you give me 3 in honorable mentions, I'm cool with that. Alex Lopez, what's up? Thank you for joining in. What's up, Mark? Joining us from Facebook. Let's see here. Conrad saying Shield, Bryan, and Reigns.
So many.
Alexa Bliss Gamer 0809 saying Wyatt versus the Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Fiend versus Bryan, Royal Rumble 2020, and the Firefly Funhouse match.
Yeah.
Robert Stevens is saying Firefly Funhouse match. With Cena's second match with The Miz, third the Swamp match with Braun. So oh goodness, James Chadwick saying Wyatt family versus Shield, Fiend versus Daniel Bryan strap match. Bray versus Matt Hardy Ultimate Deletion. I feel like that's going to be one person's top matches. I cannot confirm nor deny that. I'm just going to throw that out there. All right. We will start with Jodie this time. Jodie, give me some favorite matches.
Yes, I'm going to have to put him versus Matt Hardy in the Ultimate Deletion match up there because it was the first time I saw him wrestle. So that one's always going to have a special place for me. You guys know that. I think the strap match with Daniel Bryan was phenomenal. The Firefly Funhouse match with Cena was phenomenal. The Wyatt family versus the Shield was phenomenal. Him winning the belt Elimination Chamber was phenomenal. That match that he had at Crown Jewel was phenomenal. Like, there's just so many. There's so many.
There are a lot. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick a top 5, let alone a top 3. I made it almost impossible, but I did that.
Yeah, versus Daniel Bryan at Royal Rumble 2014 was great too. There's so many. You can't pick 3. You just can't. This is Bray Wyatt we're talking about. You can't narrow it down to 3 matches that you loved the most because you love them all. Well, most of them.
EJ Movement saying, oh, wait. Okay. Wyatt versus Shield. Wyatt versus Bryan. Crown Jewel versus Rollins. That's a good.
Yep.
That's a good list. All right, Brittany.
I can't.
I know. There's too many.
Again,
like,
again.
I think of 10.
I guess.
Name as many as you want.
See, I would guess like this is in order too. I think I would say, as weird as it is, the Swamp match with Braun, number 1. Then I would say Daniel Bryan for the strap match, number 2, and then the Ultimate Deletion. I would say number 3. So
I agree, James. Randy versus Orton or Randy versus Bray in a House of Horrors match was underrated. I actually loved that match.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, I mean that match was great. I loved it. I don't know why people didn't. Obviously, the Firefly Funhouse match was so innovative.
Yeah.
And such a mind, you know what? That it was like watching a horror movie, but between 2 wrestlers, and it was phenomenal.
I think that's why a lot of people really liked the Swamp match too, because it was very similar to that.
Yes.
Now my husband's being a troll. Stop being a troll.
Oh, Chris.
Stop being a troll. Bring me my food. I'm just kidding. I love you.
The Ultimate Deletion was just great. Honestly, it was ahead of its time. Obviously, Matt did a lot of stuff in Impact with cinematic matches, but that for me was just chef's kiss. I mean, it was great. So, um, James Chadwick saying Goldberg has never had a good match.
I know he's just messing with me because
Yeah,
it gets me all hyped up.
He's just trolling a little bit. That's all.
Marry your best friend, folks, because they love to mess with you.
See, now he's actually having fun with it. There are some people that actually believe that horse crap.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel sorry for you. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so we go from very difficult to extremely difficult to incredibly impossible with this next one. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look like a I'm ready thing. That looks like a I want to shoot you right now. With a rubber band and a paper clip, like we're back in school. That's what you want to do. You just want to shoot one of those at me. All right.
See, now he's being sweet.
There you go.
Oh God.
Hey, I'm sorry, but not really. Top 3 favorite promos. Now this is tough. The next one's going to be tough. So it's going to be tougher probably. So top 3 favorite promos. Folks in the chat, let us know real quick. I'm going to give James Chadwick saying, "Oh shit, Jeff." Yeah, I know, man. I'm sorry. John Rosado saying, "What's up, guys? I'm new here." What's up, John? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. I'm just stalling. And Jesse saying, "Is that even possible to pick?" You know what? Not really, but I did it anyway. I'm sorry. I have to create the conversation. We got to get the conversation going. The Will Jacks effect saying Firefly Fun, anything Firefly Funhouse related. Michael saying I actually like the promo to Finn in 2017, the Sister Abigail looking back at it. Corey saying obey, obey, obey.
Ooh.
Not to stray. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Alexa Bliss Gamer 0809 saying the first Firefly Funhouse Muscle Man dance, and the promo on SmackDown with Cena. That makes my list too. Alexa Bliss Gamer 0809. Big Dan saying Sister Abigail too when he reintroduced cult leader Bray for the before the Swamp match, the very first Firefly Funhouse episode. Conrad saying NXT Bayou promo. God almighty, Conrad. Yes, sir. What's up, Eric? Let's see here. EJ Movement, Miss Teacher Lady. Goodbye to NXT in the first Funhouse promo. God almighty. Okay. Are you ladies ready, or do I need to keep reading these?
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Oh gosh.
Deanna, I'm sorry, but not really. Okay, Brittany, I'm gonna start with you.
I like the I believe it was called Sermon to the Snake. I liked that one. Kind of like everyone, like I love all the Firefly Funhouse ones, so I can't pick just one from there. Like everyone. And then, God, I don't know. I guess I would have to say the Miss Teacher Lady one. So hard.
I know. Let's see. I'm gonna stall a little bit more. James saying the Cena promos using the kids, and I love the anyone but you Roman. Yes. Butterspark saying I'm not going to answer this. My head would explode. Yeah. That's why I'm just asking the questions. I'm not answering because All right, Jodie. She's going through the screen.
I really liked the promo with the WrestleMania match with Undertaker. that whole video that they did, because he built that whole match pretty much by himself, and there was so many good parts of that with him setting the coffin on fire and then coming out to Undertaker's music and popping out of the coffin. Like, it was just awesome. I love pretty much any promo that he had with John Cena involving the kids in it and really just screwing with his head. Those were great. And the Firefly Funhouse where he's talking about love when he was in that feud with Daniel Bryan, because that one has a particularly special place in my heart for a reason that I'm not going to share.
Yes. Yes. Eric agreeing, saying his promo on love. Deanna saying any cult leader, Bray, anything fun. Firefly Funhouse. Yeah.
There's so much. Like, I loved Miss Teacher Lady. I love the Bayou one. Like, they're just all good. All of them.
What's up, Tom? We're getting a raid from Twitch right now.
Hey!
Thank you for sending some folks over. We're being rated by Tom from Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I mean, here's what I'm.
The interview with Michael Cole was great.
That was tremendous.
There isn't. I would challenge anybody to tell me a bad Bray promo.
Yes.
Right.
Because there is not one. It does not exist.
I would agree with that statement. I would challenge anyone, if you're a Bray fan, and let's say that you didn't know that he was in NXT. Let's say you didn't know that there was a such thing called FCW. I will challenge you to go and type into YouTube FCW Bray Wyatt. And all I can say is you're welcome.
Yeah.
Because that man there, I'm not saying that he didn't do great things after that, but what he did in FCW, holy cow. That, good Lord. I mean, you want to talk about.
I remember that promo that he did talking about, I think it was when he was in NXT, talking about the internet and not needing the internet to connect with his people. And I just, anytime that man gets on a mic, you're just like, completely just jaw on the floor, completely enthralled in it.
Every time.
It doesn't help that he has incredibly intense eyes that just draw you in anyway.
Every
breathe, Jody. Breathe.
Yeah, you gotta breathe.
I'm good.
Take a drink of water.
There you go. EJ Movement, your Facebooks and your Twitters is all useless to me, man. Yes.
Was that FCW? Thank you. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was FCW or NXT. So,
jeez, like there's so many moments with him on the mic. Sam is agreeing with you, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it's tremendous. Okay, we're gonna end with this one, and this might be the most difficult question that I've asked so far, because I'm just a jerk that way. Apparently, I'm like this huge jerk.
My hands are sweating.
I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off.
Oh God!
I'm ripping the Band-Aid off.
Oh.
Top 3 favorite moments of his run in WWE, FCW, everything up to this moment. Top 3 moments. And listen, I'm not giving out my address so you can send a flaming bag of dog crap to me. I'm just not doing it. Please,
yes,
I just got back on Twitter, so please don't send me hateful DMs, or you will get the block button. Probably not, but don't send me hate stuff. I'm just here to try to create conversation. That's all. So
Man in the Woods was great too.
Oh yeah.
Loved it.
Yes. Trex is saying, could you imagine him hosting a Twilight Zone type show? That would be tremendous.
I'd actually really like to see him in a season of American Horror Story.
Oh yeah.
God. Could you imagine if they did a Man in the Woods season of American Horror Story?
We know that Bray is a fan of American Horror Story. So I think if anybody can make that happen, he definitely could.
Yep.
Yes. Corey going back old school, Axel Mulligan. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. That's
way
old
back.
there, buddy. I love that. So yeah, top 3. Give me your top 3 moments in the chat. I'm gonna let these ladies take a couple more minutes because I feel like if they could throw something through the screen, they would. Glad that you guys can't see that right now. But yeah. Deanna saying FCW showed the brilliance that was untouched. Yes, that was before the whole creative crap with where he ended up. So Wrestle Jake, what's up, Jake? Saying the promo he cut after Elimination Chamber 2017 was great. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Deanna asking Jodie to hydrate to get plenty of fluid there.
I'm good. I'm okay.
All right, ladies. We ready?
Yep.
All right. So now that they're not looking at me like they want to throw something, I'm going to bring them back on screen now. There we go. All right. So I'm going to start with Brittany this time. Brittany, top 3 moments.
See, you can't you can't make me choose this because every Bray moment is my favorite moment, obviously. But if I had to choose, I would have to say number 1 would be him winning the title at Elimination Chamber. So that's definitely number 1. And I don't know why, but like that whole Funhouse episode with the friendship frog, which I can't. I always love dumb, like stupid little segments like that. Like I don't know. God, I need to pick one more. I guess the Muscle Man promos. I mean, for obvious reasons.
Right. Yeah. I got you.
You all get the point.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you didn't mention the picture that you took.
Oh, do you have that? Oh my God, you have it on the screen.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
I can send it to you.
Oh my gosh. You're going to make everybody spontaneously combust.
Oh,
And
good.
I do realize that I just opened up a can of worms. But you know what? I don't have it. But yeah, while you're pulling that up, Jodie.
I actually really loved him doing the weather when he was
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell.
North, south, east, west.
North, south, east, west. Like that was it. Just made me laugh so hard. Watching him do the weather because he's so goofy. You know, I have to put the day that I met him as one of my favorite moments, and the day that I had my video chat with him. Like those are favorite moments too because it's still Bray, but definitely him doing the weather. That was amazing. I was laughing so hard. You've got to put his Wyatt family WrestleMania entrance in there.
Yep.
Because that was amazing. The first time that you saw the Fiend in the ring, that was amazing. Yeah.
There's too many.
There's so many. Him winning the belt at Crown Jewel and popping up like that.
Right.
Behind Seth was amazing. Everybody's seen my live reaction to that. And then you know, we had that live reaction when the Burn Fiend showed up and we were all freaking out and screaming and oh my gosh.
Those of us that
Actually, over my own reaction, I actually like Joe's reaction the best. He's just like, "Oh my gosh, he looks like Jason."
Those of us that could speak during that, which was everyone else but me, yeah, like that was pretty cool. But I couldn't speak, so I'm trying to pull up this thirst trap real quick, because that's what this is essentially. It's thirst
Yeah,
trap.
I mean, it always turns into that. You can't just not have it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, this is a thirst trap, though. I mean,
He
Bray
knows.
wanted to show. This is a perfect time for everyone to get a glass of water.
Yeah. Here, wait. I have my Deer Park. Hold on. I am sponsoring Deer Park now.
There you go.
I want my water.
So.
Yeah, Joe's reaction was so good. I also really liked the commercial that he did with the psychiatrist.
Oh my god,
That was so funny. Especially like for me, like I run a psych hospital. That's my job. That's what I do every day. So to see him like the Fiend sitting there having this conversation, I guess you can call it, with the psychiatrist, it was so funny.
Jodie, your husband wants to know if you need a cold shower.
What?
Your husband wants to know if you need a cold shower.
Well,
Chris,
wait until 5, 4, 3,
right.
2, 1.
There we go. Oh, wrong way. I mean, look at it. And he was like, he came over to my corner, and
he knows exactly what he did. He knows it.
When I tell you that there was a child in front of me standing on the seat, I might have accidentally jumped up and got really excited, bumped into him, and almost knocked him over. And I'm not sorry. His dad was.
No.
I mean, his dad was not happy at all about that.
Why?
Well, I almost murdered his child.
Oh, I thought you meant Bray's dad wasn't happy. I'm like, why? Like, I'm so confused.
Rotunda is mad at me now. No.
Oh.
He's like, stop being thirsty for my son. He probably thought that when I met him back in May, but you know.
See, I'm just leaving this up because, why not?
I hate you.
You love me.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
She hates me for leaving this up, and
I don't.
For asking all of these questions that I asked today. And
hey, I don't hate you for asking the questions.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, we ended on a little bit of a thirst trap. That's all good, though. Everyone needs to, be thirsty every now and again. So,
it's hot outside. I mean, everyone's thirsty.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Deanna saying
Now
needs a beer for this chat.
Yeah.
Deanna needs a beer. Other people need a shot of something else. Yeah.
Listen, Dan, he does not have a dad bod. I'm going to find him.
That's a dad bod. I've had it totally wrong this whole time.
Jesus, I've never seen. That is not a dad bod. He is a whole meal. Like some men are snacks.
Oh
Windham Rotunda is the whole meal. Like he's the whole Thanksgiving meal. Like cranberry sauce.
You're trying to bring in what your friend said last week.
Well,
if that's a dad bod.
You got the whole serving, Jodie. You got the turkey, you got the stuffing, you got the mashed potatoes, the green beans, the cranberry sauce. That's all Windham Rotunda.
I kind of feel like there's going to be a shirt one day that says Windham Rotunda is Thanksgiving. You just have the whole.
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Spread, just have the whole.
That shirt.
Oh my god.
All right. So now that we
Wyndham, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
EJ, I don't know. I did. This is my fault. I apologize.
I mean, and listen, and if JoJo and her mom are watching, that's okay, because I sent her the link to the show last week, so...
You mean the show where we called him a DILF?
He
I
is!
didn't call him a DILF. Your friend called him a DILF.
Well, I mean, regardless, if they're watching, JoJo's mom is not shocked at all by my comments, because she laughed at my post when I called him a snack. Like, she's like, I don't care.
Next week, folks, we will debate. Never mind. I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to go there. Next week,
Oh, Cassie, don't even start saying poor JoJo. Both of those individuals are insanely lucky to have each other.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it there. They're both insanely attractive people.
Now,
So, I mean,
talk about JoJo.
She's gorgeous. I
What was
can't.
there to say about JoJo? She's stunningly gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Eric, I know I'm always thirsty for Bray, but everyone already knows that. Yeah, Jeff is speechless.
All right, folks. On that note, and those notes, yeah, bring them on screen. There you go.
Yeah.
This was fun. We'll do this again next week. If here's the thing, so folks and people are still talking about meals in the chat. We'll be back.
And Dan wants to know if we'd like to see Wyndham as Magic Mike.
Why are you even asking that question?
Dan, don't ask that question. Dan, ask that question.
Hey, oh my God, Jeff, I have an idea.
What the hell are you doing, Dan? Dan, what is wrong right now? What are you doing? Of course they want to see him half naked and, gyrating on a stage. Of course they want to see it. Of course they do. Knock it off. No more talk. No more. Because then this show turns X-rated. And we can't have that right now.
You need to be doing this with like crazy eyes. Like you need to be saying this stuff like really close to the camera with like crazy like big eyes. Like you need to be like this.
No, I had to speak directly into the microphone because.
But you could have been like.
I didn't want to bring the microphone over here and be like, "Hey, Big Dan, stop, okay, please just stop, please," because these two are going to spontaneously combust, and then we won't have a show next week because we'll have Jodie and Brittany exploded all over the earth. So we gotta bring this back down a little bit. Keep it PG, or at least PG-13, or TVMA. I mean, but we can't go full X-rated because. Let me stop. Okay. All right.
See, now I gotta make a meme with Bray sitting at a Thanksgiving table. Wait, I need to put the Fiend's head on the turkey. That's it. I'm gonna do it.
There you go. All right. Oh God, Eric. Okay. On that note, we're about to go. We're gonna be back in 30 minutes. We're gonna be back in 30 minutes for our Raw watch along. I don't even want to say Raw right now because of that. So, thank you all for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. We'll be back next week. If I had the ability to turn red, I'd be like a tomato right now. If you have not done already, if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. As you can see, a lot of fun. And if you don't mind, drop a like on this video on your way out. Okay, so I don't really know how to sign off of this because there's a lot of stuff I want to say. But I'll just say take care. We'll see you for the next stream. Thank you, Brittany.
Yep.
Thank you, Jodie.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you for our next stream. Take care, everyone.